It should be up. Said a chemical face mask.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Don't give me the line.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
So you had a chance, one? For real?
30 base.
I feel like shit.
On 1st down, Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball.
What's up? What's up? I ain't seen his ass in a minute
either. Come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
I've been cool. How you been, yo?
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
It's been hella drunk nights with you.
That shit be funny as shit. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I remember the one time, yo, he was drunk as shit at Denny's, yo. He fell asleep in that bitch. That shit was, it was like a group of us for real. And we was all in Denny's for real. That's like my first time meeting, yo. Yo fell asleep in that bitch. That shit was funny as shit.
Rosas' kick is good.
It was not
that will swell the lead to 16. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
Shit, what?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We speak, but I don't know what she has now. I said we talking to her. I think she,
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
We was messing with each other at one point.
Why is this a
conversation? Why is this a conversation?
Made there by Jabril Peppers. And you talked about the need for them to establish the run early.
We used to talk
to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
What did I say?
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 55 yards, as they are able to cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's some real shit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
This is Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Hey, let's go. Go. Ready?
Jones operating from the gun. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, 57 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
What?
The Raven offense set at the line for this
this
next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are you doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
Some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
I'm seeing if
said
something
what, G?
pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points.
Hell
If it
no,
doesn't
I
work,
wish.
well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Wait, what?
Jackson gonna throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens gonna use
I'm always
one of
gonna
their
I don't even
timeouts
be at myself to this second.
as they stop it with 16
Nope,
seconds to
God,
go
no.
in half number 1.
It's one
Now
coming
after
up,
that
but
sack,
like-
it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Not really. You said no more. I don't do this anymore. The last one I went to was this one last March.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is
Come on,
taken in.
man.
It's complete. Past the 20. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise
But they got
Brown
old quick
in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are
It
able
was
to
cool
pull a
once
bit
I get first
closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I remember
This is
that.
taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way
They be
out to
doing
about the
that now.
35-yard line.
This is group that be doing that now for real. I remember that group because that's when I met a lot of people. That's when I had went on
The Giants offense
DC.
at the
I met a
line,
lot of
ready to
people.
begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this
Yeah,
situation.
they haven't won it
We'll
much.
go 4 verticals because why not?
Because
like
you're
an angel
feeling it,
drum.
right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
I
number 3.
never do that with a bunch of people I don't know.
Second half ready to
I
get
never do that with
rolling.
a bunch
The
of people.
Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It just be like swinger joints for real, for real.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain...
Through an opening and...
They do, yeah. They be suicide.
For a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
But they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go. The ball ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Huh? You talking to me?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to
I'm looking at her half of a braid.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Yeah, you know, right?
Some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Listen,
it's a pickup of 11 and Baltimore first down.
They don't like you. That's between y'all.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going deep, and that's caught inside the 35. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 66 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Tucker with the extra point. This is back to an 8-point game.
You said you who?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll go to Barkley again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
48, hey, I-7.
Here's Jones. Off play action. And Tate's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
On the ready. Five. 48.
Off play action. Jones.
Yo said, hey,
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Don't get me wrong, I done banked bitches before.
A chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson has respeculated he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach.
Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and defensive players of
I
the
ain't gonna lie,
year,
half of this I
offensive
don't
and
even know what
defensive
happened. This is
rookies
my
of the
first
year.
time
That went to
hearing
Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa, and the comeback player of the year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yo, chill.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this
You
game,
just bust that
almost a
shit, wake that
surprise
bitch
to see
up.
an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
No, I ain't sleep. I barely sleep. I heard y'all. I was like, yeah. I was like, go off. I was like, go off, yeah.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
He's
Roberts. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for 5.
Man.
It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Damn, Mom.
Here's Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
I don't know shit.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There goes Mark Ingram. He's at the 30, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 77 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
I got big rocks jumping on brand new penny.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 41 yards.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. They'll try the right side here, Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. Jones off the play fake. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one complete to Ingram. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson. Roberts got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Again, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
Brings up 4th down.
Mike 29. Crunch time, defense.
4th down, here's Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move. Hey. You got 3. Three down.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Aldrick Rosas. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Mike 29. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I go. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
To throw again on second down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. And we have it over. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they take over. They'll set up shop.
X3. 2 and 5.
On 1st down. Barkley. He's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Rosas now to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Giants 46, Ravens 36.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that...
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 29.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's third down.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Finds his tight end Ingram. 30, 20, 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and it's good as they tack on one more to what's going to be a very satisfying victory. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that. And they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.